When I'm glue basting for machine piecing, I do a method I've called closed glue basting. In order to do that, you have to apply more glue to the back side of your paper template than you normally would. So around the perimeter, some lines up the center, enough glue to hold that in place, place it down on your fabric, and then cut it out with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. If I'm working by hand, I have to do a method I call closed glue basting, where I close all these seams over the paper template. When I'm working by machine, I do open glue basting on the sides of my piece and closed glue basting at the top of the wedge. So in order to do that, I apply glue near the paper edge, but not right on that cut surface, and also a dab of glue on the fabric on each side, so that when I press this closed with my fingers, it's as simple as holding it for a few seconds. When I close that, these edges are nice and tight, so that when I fold this next seam over, you're not going to have a loose corner here. You're going to get nice, tight, sharp corners. So I proceed to the next edge. Again, near the edge, a little bit of glue on that fabric here and here. Close this. Hold it in place momentarily, and on each of my pieces, whether it's for hand or machine work, I make sure that I put a dab of glue in the center here, fold that corner over, and now it's already ready to either English paper piece or to applique to a background. So this piece is ready for machine work. When I do the machine work, I put a little score mark along the edge here, so that I know exactly where that edge of the paper is. When I'm doing handwork, I proceed to close these two edges as well. So I would glue along here and close that edge, and along here and close that edge. So now this piece is ready for hand English paper piecing. This piece is ready for machine piecing by sewing beside the papers about a thread width away from the paper.